See all these Penrith fans, they have that Jim Beam collar in their hand, they're talking to their cousins, their friends, have the picnic mats on the grass, all happy, having a laugh. While the Penrith players are scoring tries, whatever, and there's us at the back screaming along.
All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of the Touchline Podcast, episode 34. I hope you're all having a good evening as always. There's a lot of stuff we've got to talk about, and we're going to get into it, boys. So, boys, how was your weekend, and what did you all get up to?
This whole week's been tiring, man. I feel like we've been posting every single day this week.
I know. We've been having a busy week.
From episode 33 of the podcast.
That's right.
We had Hodkinson.
Yes.
And then the vlog went up to Penrith and whatnot. But you know what?
Back to back.
I'm sure we're all happy to be in this stage, man.
Exactly.
Working to get this podcast big on.
Absolutely.
We're loving it right now. We're loving it.
It was actually good that we were speaking to Trent. Like, it was an actual honour, to speak to him and to get to know him as well.
Yeah, what a good bloke.
He's such a humble bloke.
If you guys haven't watched it, make sure you go watch that now.
Make sure
and
subscribe and all that stuff.
Yeah, so
it was good, but he's a good bloke. Like, it was good talking to him.
Yeah,
very humble. Such a genuine and good guy, and it was good to have a chat with him. A former Bulldog, and we watched him growing up. So it was good podcast. Let's get into it.
Who's next? But who's next?
Who's next?
You know what? Maybe we'll leave it to the fans to see who's next.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Do we get an ex-Doggies player, or do we get someone else?
I reckon we get someone else. Maybe
change it up. Maybe
we'll change it up. Maybe like a UFC superstar. We can get a wrestler. We can get anyone.
Yeah, we'll see. Vito, maybe.
Daniel Vito.
We got two birds with one stone. Wrestler.
And a footy player too.
That'll be a good.
He used to play for
John Cena.
Hey, let's get Jared Hayne.
I feel bad for that, mate.
Look, I'm wearing this shirt, so maybe
you know what? Shout out to Millia. You know what? Shout out to Millia. He always says free Jared Hayne, man. He loves Jared Hayne to death.
We all love him, but
we all love him.
Kickstart the podcast.
But we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about the round 21 recap. Dragons defeated Tigers. Close game, 4 points.
That was a snooze fest, man.
Yeah, we didn't watch that because we had the interview with Trent.
No, that was boring,
we had the Trent Hodkinson.
I watched the highlights one night. It just seemed like a boring game. And everyone that I was talking to, they're like, oh, it's such a boring game.
But apparently Tigers played better than Dragons.
But apparently Dragons won the spoon.
They won.
They won the spoon. It was battle of the spoon.
Oh, yeah, that's
right. Dragons won, but you mean Tigers won?
You mean Tigers?
No, Dragons won. 18-14.
I mean, you can say Tigers, but I'm just saying.
But apparently, Dragons... What Joey told us, Dragons were hopeless. They were really bad. Tigers had a couple of good chances to win
as
the
we
game.
said, we feel like Tigers aren't as bad as we see.
They're getting better, though. They're
not that bad. Like,
they're not too bad.
They had that patch where they beat Panthers. They were those last 5 games.
Because of the rainy
after that,
condition,
they were doing pretty good. And then I think ever since Luke Brooks got injured, another player got injured. Can't remember.
Coruscant got out.
Coruscant, that's right. Coruscant.
Yeah.
Fell down a bit, and they're just really fighting for it. They could potentially. They probably got, I reckon, 80% they've got the spoon. I think
Tigers.
A big chance they've got it.
Yeah.
But who knows, man? Their points differential is less than the Bulldogs. So if Bulldogs don't pick up wins, they get 2 wins. We're probably
Tigers get it last year.
Yeah, I think
they did last year.
We'll get it again.
Unless Tigers are done with buys. I don't know if they have any more.
Yeah.
If not, then we got our buy. We get the 2 points.
But you know how you said that if Dogs keep losing more games than that, we could head to the wooden spoon.
Yeah,
and I said it on Sunday at Penrith.
Yeah.
I said, if we lose every game, if we don't beat Dolphins this week,
we could. Yeah,
we got big problems.
The Tigers, the Dragons game, it was always going to be
dead.
A dead game.
It was actually dead.
The battle of the spoon, they're both dead last. So
that's what intrigued me, but
you want to see
battle of the spoon.
Who's going to get it?
One of the 2 worst teams.
Look, I'm happy with the spoon. Like, why? So we can rebuild and fix everything up. Because
about the Bulldogs, man. Let's move on. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about the Bulldogs later.
Warriors defeated Canberra. Close game. 1 point.
I think
it was.
They deserve a clap, Warriors.
Yeah, honestly.
They deserve a clap.
After was saying it till they win the grand final.
Everyone's falling in love with that club. Of course, we're just like the way they're playing.
They're not like a posh club. They're not like one of those clubs.
They work hard. They work hard.
They play consistent. They always.
They're in New Zealand. They're got to travel a lot. So all these things add up.
But you know what? Don't forget they actually stayed in Queensland up for like a year.
Yeah,
because of COVID season.
Even though it's actually 2 years.
2 years for the lockdown and the COVID
that's
season.
Why they're getting a lot of New Zealand home games nowadays.
They were saying one stage they were trying to put like all the New Zealand games up in Queensland, but it doesn't suit them.
Yeah, but
they want to go back to that.
But regardless, man,
they're doing good, man.
Top perform every week in and week out. They're showing why they're coming for that final series, and they're going to come in strong.
2011 back again. That year, and they nearly won it. Yeah.
That ending was crazy.
It was.
It was.
I was watching it, and then I saw it was 1 minute 30 to play. Who scored? Hudson Young scored.
Hudson Young did.
No. It was
Hudson Young.
Rapana grubbered it to someone. Someone scored. I think it was Young.
No, it was Hudson Young.
Hudson Young. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Then the kickoff, and instantly after the kickoff, they score again.
That's why you can't.
That's a Raiders DNA. They're comeback kings
and Warriors as well.
That's why it was a tight game.
They also have the choke in them, the Raiders. If they're winning, they'll choke a lead. So Raiders, you always know what you're going to get. So you don't know what you're going to get. It's either going to be a team, they smash them, they get smashed, they come back, or they choke a lead. So
you mean it was Jack Whiten?
Jack Whiten scored. Who scored Jack Whiten scored the last try. Who scored the second last try?
The second last was Whitehead.
Whitehead. That's Whitehead scored. Yeah, that's it. But Raiders did play decent at the end, but Warriors were always going to win.
That's why
they're always on top, man.
You need to stay focused until the very end.
Yes,
because they probably thought the game's done, we've won it, we got the 2 points, and look what happened.
Going to be 80 minutes side, man. That's how it is in nowadays in rugby.
See, this is what I like about Warriors, man, because they're always communicating on the field and off the field, and they're always telling each other, like, watch out on the left side, the right side, with their defense. They're always together.
And another thing about the Warriors, I feel like you take the footy aside. I feel like they all want to play for each other. I said it to you boys at the Penrith game. No, it's more than connection, chemistry. It's like they all play for each other. They all know what.
They know what their role.
They know what we each and single, like every single player, what they have to do.
Yeah, that's right.
They know if I pass to this bloke, you know, like if I pass to Welesniak, he's gonna go for that corner. They got that connection, something that the Dogs will get into it.
Yeah,
the Dogs don't have.
Not yet. Yeah,
that team connection. That I don't know. I just don't feel like we're like that.
No, we're not like that. But I'm saying, what about Warriors? Andrew Webster, when he tells the players, you've got to play your own roles. You got to play your own thing on the field for 80 minutes. You can't make no excuses.
I think it's just they know what each player on that field is good at. They know, exactly. They know Dallon's the best at corner finishes. They make sure it's on point. They get the ball to him.
Marcel Montoya as well. Marcel Montoya.
Yes.
He plays centers,
tough.
But then in a way, if Sean Johnson wasn't there,
their
season could be completely different. So
you know what I'm scared about, boys?
No.
As in if he wasn't there,
because he's been such a big.
You know what I'm scared about, Bart?
Tell me.
How good are Warriors this season? Like we all agree.
I think it's got to be their best season out of the last 10 years.
Guess who's coming next year? Tuivasa Shea's.
Yeah, bro.
That's going to be heaps better.
I wonder where he'll play.
I can't wait for that.
I wonder where he'll play.
Fullback,
because Nico Costa.
But he'll probably get him. But he'll play. Yeah, something I don't know.
I'm scared, man. I'm scared.
I think you know what? If Warriors
could play a winger.
You know, if Warriors could win this year, I reckon they can win next year.
So wait, how long is Sean Johnson signing a deal for?
I think he's re-signed for another 2 years.
Another 2 years.
Another 1 or 2 years. Yeah, 1 or 2 years.
And then he'll retire.
If it's 1 year, their next goal is to sign another good halfback. Because they don't want to fall back to where they were a couple of years ago.
Watch and see Warriors, they're going to get better and better every year. And they're going to be in finals constantly.
I think they're set for another 5 years.
Yeah, I feel like Webster could be the future great coach.
He'll get coach of the year for sure.
Oh, he'll get it this year.
Yeah,
it can't be Craig Fitzgibbon or it can't be Craig Bellamy. I reckon Andrew Webster this year.
No one deserves it more than him.
Yeah, absolutely. Because he's young and he has that knowledge and he tells the boys that.
I think Kevin Walters has a shout, but just because where Warriors were last year to where they are now, I think he deserves it.
Who? Kevin Walters?
No.
Andrew Webster, you mean?
Yeah, but congrats to Warriors. Truly deserved, and we'll move on to the next game.
Well, speaking of Broncos, they defeated South 36-20. I actually watched that. My mate's house.
No Latrell, no win.
You said Rabbitohs, Anthony. I'm pretty sure.
That's right. I said South Sydney to win.
But Latrell, and then got what's it called?
No, actually, I got it wrong.
Yeah, you said that's what I'm saying. You said Rabbitohs.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you're supposed to play that week, Latrell.
Latrell, again, is ruled out.
Did you see what's his name, Reece Walsh, when he put the try and he done that flip?
Yeah.
1 minute later, he actually vomited. And then they actually said on the field from Fox League, they're saying that he had a virus during the week and he was not meant to play. But bro, if you're
man, that's total BS. The bloke did a backflip and his stomach turned inside out. Damn my ass.
No, he actually had a virus. I swear.
All right.
So maybe. The commentators actually said it.
Oh, that's good. You know him personally?
No, I'm not saying, but I actually heard what they said.
Did you give him medicine or something?
Did you
come on, Bill, wake up to
yourself. Did you give him a prescription?
No.
He threw right under that goalpost, bro. This is fucking
2 wins for Rabbitohs in 8 games. Ever since the Chill's been out. No, I'm saying about Rabbitohs.
Rabbitohs.
2 wins in 8 games. That's really bad.
And it's going to be like Latrell will come in.
Yeah.
Might take him 1-2 games to click finals. So it's. I said they could still make a comeback. I still think they can because with Latrell coming back, he'll take them to a whole nother level. But Yeah, man, Rabbitohs have been a bit poor these past 10 games, but Broncos, man, they're getting closer and closer to that title, the premiership.
Slowly.
As long as Latrell's in that team, they'll make the 8. Because right now they're sitting at 9. I feel like Eels will fall out of the 8.
I think
personally.
Eels, yeah.
And I feel like Rabbitohs will go higher, but yeah, they'll make the 8 for sure.
I think Knights will make it this year.
Yeah,
I think
that's what I was thinking.
They got an easy
Also,
one. They don't have a hard one.
yeah, but I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm gonna keep saying it. No Latrell, no win.
Yeah.
Moving on.
On to the next game. Roosters defeated Titans 36-18.
Wasn't expecting.
I wasn't expecting
It was
that.
30-0 half time.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting 30-0 halftime. Like, you can't say you can't expect Roosters to win.
Yeah.
But the 30-0, that stunned me because
I tipped Titans as well. You both tipped Roosters.
I said
Roosters,
I said Titans. Tino was out. He's missing 3 games now, so that's a big miss. I think Titan season's over.
I think it is.
I think that's it.
After when they lost Toby Sexton as well.
They're 4 points behind the 8. Anything can happen, but I don't know, man. They just look a bit flat now. I just feel
They
this.
got defeated by Roosters. How bad are Roosters?
Yeah, that's bad. Roosters,
Who would have thought Roosters, man?
Roosters 2 points now from the 8.
But like to be fair, to Titans' credit, Roosters scored 1 in that second half. They scored about 3.
Three.
In the second half.
So they won the second half.
Yeah, they did.
So in a way, they did. They almost came back.
Desco always seems to perform at the end of the season.
Yeah, I know.
Always does that.
Always does that.
Always
but
hits form towards the back end.
So it's a bit too late for them now.
He's not done Tedesco yet. Of course, he's still got fuel left in the tank. He's still performing.
State of Origin is finished, but I think there's still
he's got a good 3-4 years maybe in him. So
I would say 3 years. I'm going to say 3 years.
So Aleti, where has he been? He scored a try.
He scored a try.
That's all he can do. That's what we've been saying. All he does is jump high. They overrate him, overhype him, over a little jump.
Yeah, I know.
That's all they do. Yeah, but I see nothing special.
And I was
very
quiet.
I saw
the try. I'm like, oh yeah, he still plays.
He's been injured, but I think for a couple of weeks. But still, it's been a bad season for him and for the Roosters.
Yeah, so
absolutely, man.
Don't worry, he's going to get $1 million paycheck next year.
Yeah, he's happy.
He's happy.
And he's going to leave anyway, so good luck to him.
Show him the door, mate.
But anyways, Newcastle defeated Melbourne.
Big win.
That was
Big
a
win.
I want to tell you something. The whole week, I said Knights are winning it. I had it on my NRL tipping. I had them the whole week. And because I got... Who played before them?
The Roosters.
Roosters game. I put Titans. I said, you know what? I need to get what everyone's going to put Melbourne.
Go with your gut,
That's what I'm saying. The whole week, I said Knights are going to win. I changed it. They won.
Look. Same thing with me. I'm going to keep saying, I always say it to everyone. Dolphins versus Roosters, round 1. I was like, you know what? I'm going to put a bag on Dolphins to win.
Yeah, they won.
I cleared my bet and I used my mind. Never. If your mind says something, don't go with it. Go with your gut. I changed it. I'm like, you know what? It's not worth it. And look who ended up winning, Dolphins.
And I think we said that Knights were going to win us for.
I said on the here.
I said it too.
Yeah.
Nah, but what a performance, man. They just carved them apart.
Bradman Best played perfect.
Yeah, Dominic Young as well.
Dominic Young.
Back, man.
Ponga's back.
Yeah, he's gone
I
better,
think that
man.
Queensland snub really motivated him.
Yeah.
Because when he missed out, so he's in the Origin frame next year for sure.
Yeah, I think Ponga's really starting to show why he was hyped up when he first joined the Knights and the NRL. But I never personally rated him, but I think he's now started to slow my mind. If he can keep this up consistently.
If no injuries.
If he does pick up form, maybe his Origin he's done now because
I think
no one's getting Walsh out. Unless Walsh has a bad run of form, he's still young, so that could force.
You're right, Sammy. You're right. It'll be very hard to take that spot.
And he's
back.
20, bro. So any fullback who's Queenslander, that's it. They're probably done. Yeah, of course they're gonna pick Walsh because
I think Slater loves Walsh.
I
don't blame him, man. Look, he performs.
Of course,
he sees himself in Walsh.
Yeah, it's
so,
true.
As I said, I think Walsh is 20. He's still got 12 years of Origin in him.
Yeah.
Any fullback who's Queenslander, they're probably spewing. That's it. They're not going to get that Origin chance unless an injury happens or something.
Yeah, but Knights always turn up against the big teams.
Yeah.
Melbourne, they done to Penrith. They smashed us.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're having a decent season this year. I'm pretty sure.
I love their attack play, man. That one play. What was it that game with?
It was that game. They kept on passing it.
They kept on passing it. Well.
Yeah.
Offload after offload and all.
I think Bradman Best scored. Was it? I think it was.
It was towards that left side.
Yeah.
It's good, man. It's good to see these teams beating the Big Ten. That's why NRL is so good. You see the attendances.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Everyone's going to game. Like the Penrith game, bro.
It's growing.
The Knights down.
We're going to get into it.
They're just Bulldogs. So it's good to see NRL.
Maybe that's a regular for. I wouldn't know. Maybe that's a regular for Penrith.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But Knights Stadium example, they're getting
they're getting big fans.
It's only our doggies games. They don't get nothing.
Less crowd.
Anyway, because we were at a call, bro.
Yeah.
It's a massive stadium. We look small. So yeah,
Melbourne, again, we've said it, they're not the same anymore.
Nah, they've lost form, man.
The old Melbourne would not lose tonight.
100%. Like, and they don't got their star players, as in like back the prime days of the Storms.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Well, anyways, Cowboys defeated Para 24-16.
Yeah, congrats to Cowboys, man. So happy Para lost.
Yeah, same here.
As always.
A win for them would have really pushed, motivated them to get the top 8. Cowboys on the end, they needed it. 6 wins now in the top 8. Easy run of form, bro. They're coming for the top 4.
How good is
They're going to hunt for that,
man.
See, that's how quick your season can turn. All you need is a few wins. You get the confidence back. That's all it takes.
100%, man.
That's all it takes.
And we'll get into it, but that's the problem with Bulldogs. We haven't had that run of form.
Exactly.
But Cowboys have had a look at them. They flew.
Look, they're just
ever since that 6-6-18 defeat to Tigers, bro. It's really woken them up.
I reckon if you want to make an NRL documentary, you got to write something about Cowboys making a comeback.
Yeah. Yes.
To lose 66, I always say 66-10 to Tigers, who might get the wooden spoon, and then beat them again 74-0.
Yeah, bro.
Mate, that's comeback story of the year, of the century, man.
They're going to win it this year. They can go grand final.
I reckon they can.
They're beating look, that's like a, what's it called? How can you say it? They're beating all the big teams. Yeah. That's like a, I don't know how to say it. It's like a, I don't know why. I can't say it. But anyway,
what are you trying to say?
It's the finals again versus the big teams. Yeah. But they're doing it already in the normal season.
Oh, in the finals they're gonna beat those big teams.
So what I'm saying,
so they're gonna
audition. You can say
audition. Yeah.
Against the big teams. Yeah, finally I got it.
Oh, give him a clap.
That's a bit sad, bro.
No, it's an audition for them, and they're beating the big teams, so they could actually make a grand final this year.
You know what?
Didn't Bill say that?
I said it.
Grand final. But even when they were doing bad, wasn't. Yeah, I think it was Bill. No, Willie Mason said it. Sorry, he goes.
What is that?
Because they were beating Melbourne, they were beating Penrith. And then he goes
in Eels, Rabbitohs.
And even Gus Gould mentioned it, like if you're beating those teams of big score, you have something in you that's has that motivation to win the premiership.
You're going to me what I'm about to say. I don't think Eels will win anymore.
No, I don't think so either.
It looks like they're going down. Neither Cowboys. What was the stat? Even Cowboys, what was the stat? If you got more than 50 later on you,
they don't win it.
They don't win the grand final.
They've got it. But records are there to be broken.
Exactly.
But I don't think they make it. I think they've dropped a lot.
Yeah. And then what you make it now? No, I keep saying it, man. Because if you say it, that means they won't.
But my heart always said they're going to make it, but now it just went away. I don't think they'll make it.
Actually, I want you to say it now, please.
Just say it. Just say it now.
I've said it. It's too late.
I can just say it.
I'll go next game.
Well, speaking of our game, big defeat.
Is it our game?
44-18, man. I was silent. You saw my reaction. I was silent the whole time.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was. No, but you know what's funny? Because when we're on the way to Penrith...
Watch the vlog. You'll see.
But you know when we all reacted when we saw the lineup, the updated lineup.
Crazy.
Who was behind the scene?
Me, you and Gabby.
And me, you, Gabby, yeah. As soon as we saw the lineup, I was like, come on, man. I'm like, this is getting out of hand.
Yeah.
Like, Hayes Perham return, Alamani return, Cole Flanagan return. And I'm like, this is going to be a disaster.
It's like that roast from the dead.
This is going to be a disaster. I'm like, what the hell? That was got to be the worst.
I almost got in a car accident, man.
Yeah, I did. I remember that.
No, about when I heard about this lineup, man, I was like, what the fuck?
No, because we're on the red light. That's why you were losing your rocket out.
Lucky it was on the red light, man. I would have drove straight to the fucking
Serrato does not learn his lesson again.
Mate, it's like he rose him up from the dead. He's like, yo, you played shit footy.
Nothing's not happening.
That's why you're getting selected again. It makes no sense.
I'm going to keep saying nothing's not happening. Like, what do we do from here? Like,
I know what I would have done. I would have kept Avila fullback. I would have put Famua Brown in hooker.
Yeah, Famua Brown.
And then who would go halfback? That's something I don't know. Possibly Cole Flanagan. You're going
to have to put Cole Flanagan.
But I don't think Hayes Perham and Alamoti would.
Like, what did Hayes Perham do to get back that fullback position role?
Nothing.
Like, what did he do? Like, was he playing good in New South Wales? Even New South Wales Cup, if you play good there, it means nothing.
Like for me,
it means nothing.
That's it.
For me,
zero.
This moment is probably worse than the score. That when Alamoti missed that tackle, straight through him, and Perham straight.
Was
through
that Dylan Edwards? When
Dylan Edwards,
and To'o.
For me,
that was the moment I told you to put in the vlog. Yeah,
that was. For me, that's worse than a result.
That was pathetic. That was disgusting.
The two players that come in, because the two players that come in, we already know the defensive problems. But that was terrible. Like,
You know
I
what
was
pissed
so
me off,
angry.
boys? You know what pissed me off? How good did Jake Averillo play?
Yeah,
he played really good.
It hurts me to watch him every single week play as good as he is right now because we know he's leaving. Like, why couldn't he be playing rubbish right now?
Yeah.
That way
I'd
it gives
rather
us an
that.
excuse to be like, you know what, he's rubbish. Let him get to the Dolphins.
Yeah.
He's playing his best footy, man.
Yeah, he's already 10 tries this year. Last year was on 10 tries.
Yeah,
so
there you go.
basically, your best player for 3 seasons, our top try scorer. Like, it does
And
not make
you're
sense.
letting him go to the Dolphins.
and yeah.
I don't know what Gus is doing to us, man.
That shows the inexperience.
We'll talk about that.
Inexperience of Serraldo. That's what happens when you appoint an inexperienced coach.
Yeah, man.
That's why we cried out for an experienced coach. They didn't listen.
Yeah.
They went for the worst option. And look, now we're being punished.
You know what?
Panthers were in, but not even second gear. They were in like fourth gear.
Yeah,
They weren't even trying.
Yeah, I know.
If anyone thinks Panthers were trying their hardest,
Nah.
go get a life.
There was a
30-0,
training
they
session. They
started
started 30-0 and then I said,
Yeah.
just chill down a bit.
Yeah,
We don't want
that's
to
Do
get
you
it.
think they'll
injuries.
get the three-peat?
Yeah,
Nah.
yeah.
I don't
I think
think
they will.
I think it's
like back-to-back grand final.
I don't,
Yeah.
I
I don't think so.
Bro, they're going to
Big
make
chance, man.
4
They're
grand
beating
finals in
every
a row. 4
They'll
grand
make
finals.
it. They'll make it.
They'll
That's
make it,
crazy,
but
man.
I don't think they're going to win.
Surely no one's made it 4 grand finals in a row.
Nah,
That's
not a
crazy.
chance.
That shows how
I remember
they are.
Brisbane made it to the grand final twice. They won in
You know
92, 93, they won it.
And
back
again,
to back.
I want to say something.
Yeah.
That's a different because what Gus Good said.
Yeah.
We're trying to build within the club.
Yeah.
They built from within the club.
Yeah.
11 out of their 16 players, I'm pretty sure.
But wasn't Gus there for it?
Yeah, but
Gus
that's
did
my
it.
point.
Yeah.
11 of their 16 players are from the academy, youth
Yeah,
academy.
yeah.
Who's from the youth
Yeah.
academy?
We've got no youth
We're
academy.
not building within. That's what he's.
It's just only the juniors.
Yeah, we'll get
It's
to
only
that.
the
But,
junior.
You know
We're
the
going to
funny
get to
thing,
it.
I was rewatching the vlog again. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. I was rewatching the vlog. You see, even at the game, I was thinking about it. You see all these Penrith fans. They have that Jim Beam and collar in their hand. They're talking to their cousins, their friends. Have the picnic mats on the grass.
All happy.
Yeah.
All happy, having a laugh. While the Penrith players are scoring tries, whatever. And there's us at the back screaming our lungs off. Hey, Avarillo, this and that. Fucking Farah, Alamotti.
And Gabby as well losing his
I
rocket
didn't
out
see it
too.
like that.
That's the difference between the two
I didn't
sides.
see it like that. That's a good.
And then and another thing
Analysis,
about when we
yeah.
walked in the stadium, we're like, fuck, where did all these people come from?
Yeah, I know.
It's like I walked
was
into a
packed,
grand
bro. It was
final.
packed.
And I told you, I think we should have went a little bit early because I think Penrith.
busy.
Yeah, because they're in their suburb because they're close to the.
We should have known, man, but we should have known.
I know.
They're back-to-back premiers. They're gonna
But
have
who
their
would know because
fans show
it's
up, the
Dolphins.
bandwagon
My point
But who
is,
would've known 'cause it's
yeah,
Dolphins?
but I'm just saying my point is.
I thought,
But it's all Penrith fans.
Yeah, it is
like
like
Dogs fans.
But my point is because they're all in the same suburb, right? Because they go early, they want to watch the New South Wales Cup before the first grade. You know what I mean? For us, Dogs fans, because we lose our rockets, we stress out, we abuse and this and that.
You know,
We've had enough, man.
sorry to whoever was sitting in front of us.
Yeah.
We're deeply
please
sorry.
forgive us,
The
but-
whole game was screaming.
yeah.
At least Gabby got his free ticket. That was crazy.
that was crazy.
How did he get that, man? That's just 1 in a million that happened.
No, honestly,
Yeah.
I still laugh about when I think about his parents know he's.
I'll give permission for Gabby not to use our
That was
tickets.
the funniest thing, man.
That was
That was
never
a
going to work.
we could have got there 5 minutes earlier, and that bloke, shout out to that bloke, forgot his name. He gave his
Good
ticket.
on
I think
Yeah.
something
What a
Doctor, yeah.
Like,
the-
bro,
the
like,
Islander, yeah.
like just the
What a
the
bloke.
timing is just perfect for him.
You don't get that like very
Yeah, it
often.
was so
That's
weird.
just
And
crazy.
Gabby, because Gabby walked off and we stayed in the line.
Yeah, yeah.
So he came back.
Yeah, yeah,
And then he
could have
saw
just
him
stayed
behind,
there.
yeah,
like,
in
you
front
know,
of us,
so,
yeah.
it was, bro, cheers to that bloke whoever gave
Yeah,
him the
shout
ticket.
out, man.
Shout out to you,
Top
man.
bloke.
You made his day.
I swear.
But in a
But
way,
we still lost
his
at the
day
same
got ruined
time.
at the end.
Last game.
lost.
Last game. of the
Last
season.
game, Manly
Season.
defeated Cronulla 30-26. That was a close game.
Close
but-
ga- towards the end. It
Yeah,
was the
towards
last
the
10
end, yeah.
minutes,
That was
They could
tough.
have made a comeback, Sharks.
I know.
But
well, they made a
just
comeback,
didn't- as in,
But
like,
they
so-
screwed up that
finish
last
it.
minute.
They could have won the game.
Yeah, I
already.
know.
That's why they're not going to win the comp.
Yeah.
Nah,
Because they
no
can't beat
chance.
these big teams.
Yeah, it's weird. Sharks probably have a mentality problem because they have the team, they have the squad to compete.
Yeah.
But yeah, top 8 teams, they just can't beat them. Can't beat them.
What was the controversy around Nico Hines
Yeah,
and
I
the
saw that
touchdown?
today.
Yeah.
You got to review the audio. They said.
Yeah, I got. Yeah,
Why, he
I
said
review.
something on the
He
field?
said something, and the ref got angry.
That's
Like
crazy,
sort of like
man.
the Josh Reynolds moment early in the
You
season.
reckon he's done worse than Josh Reynolds? Nico Hines?
I don't even think
Maybe,
Reynolds. He
No,
doesn't.
that wasn't- that-
I think Reynolds never said
just said bullshit on the call.
Yeah.
It's not like it's not like what Clemmer did to him on Good Friday. A
Yeah,
couple
when
of years
him and,
ago.
James
That-
Graham,
I say
yeah,
that's
I remember
bad.
that.
You can't do that.
I was at that game.
Not a little word
Dude,
bullshit.
Graham
come
in
here.
the-
Come here.
Oh, yeah, no, I was saying
Going to
about how Clemmer was swearing at him on Good
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah, I
That's
remember that. I was there.
Oh, yeah.
But not when he said bullshit.
Bro, I was
don't
there on
think
Good
anything-
Friday when that happened.
went to the game?
Yeah, bro. Everyone was fuming that. Everyone was blowing off their
Really?
rockets. Yeah.
Really don't care.
I Oh, really?
Just imagine we had. Just imagine the Touchline was back then. The vlog.
Oh, imagine. You know what? You're right.
But you were in high school that time, anyways. You were in high school that time.
Imagine
I was like probably 25, 26
How
years
many
old.
views do you reckon that
Are you
would get?
serious?
Yeah.
Fuck.
That would have got like.
That would have got a
50K.
lot of views. Yeah.
Imagine we were
That
there.
would've
Yeah, that would have been
That would have
crazy.
been a crazy vlog.
But yeah, Manly, bro. I wasn't expecting them to be leading.
Yeah, me
was
too.
it 30-0? Yeah.
30-0
half,
half-time,
30-6.
30-0.
Was that 6?
45 minutes,
Yeah.
and then they scored all their
That was
tries.
36-0.
Yeah, so
Oh, 36-0. Sorry, no, 30.
was that 30-6, wasn't it?
No.
No, it's 30-0. 30-0.
No,
Yeah,
it was
30-0.
No, I think it was 36, wasn't it?
It was 30-0, 45 minutes.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
scored early in the second half.
Yes,
and then
that's right, yeah,
they came
yeah.
and shot. But
funny,
yeah, that's a wrap up for the round 21 recap. Now we'll quickly go on to the round 22 tips and
yeah.
who you got for this week.
Okay, so we got Brisbane and Roosters.
Brisbane.
Yeah, Brisbane.
All right.
Wait, are they playing Brizzy?
Yeah. No, the Gabba in Brisbane.
Oh,
Where?
it's
The
another
Gabba?
stadium.
Brisbane Lions home ground.
Brisbane Lions home ground.
Yeah, so
Did you say
Brisbane.
it's called the Gabba?
It's called the
that's
Gabba,
what it's
yeah.
called.
Yo, Gabba, Gabba.
I think that Broncos will win.
Yeah, Brisbane win.
Yeah, Brizzy.
All right, next game Friday night: Tigers and Rabbitohs.
Rabbitohs.
Tigers.
I was going to say that.
I'm going to stick with Rabbitohs.
wait, Latrell will be back. Latrell's back.
Yeah, I'm going to go
The
Rabbitohs.
Rabbitohs need a win, bro.
Yeah,
They're
they need
desperate.
to.
They're not
They
going
need
to
to.
lose against Tigers. Or will they?
Dun, dun,
That's the
dun.
question.
We'll shall
There
see.
There is a third option. Dun, dun, dun. There is? Yeah, there is.
Next game, we got Melbourne Storm and Parramatta Eels.
That's always a big game.
That's always a big game. It
It
was
was
turn
Look
up
at the
against
you
them.
got for that one.
Is that Amy
Yeah, we
Park?
got the Hugh Got thing.
Amy
Oh, yeah,
Park?
we'll do
Melbourne.
that at
Yeah, at the end.
But is that
Yeah,
Amy
it's
Park?
at Marvel Stadium.
Melbourne.
Oh, Marvel.
Yeah, Marvel Stadium again.
Oh, so it's-
Yeah, I'm going to say Melbourne.
I'm going to say Storms.
Yeah,
I'll
Melbourne.
go Storm.
Yeah, surely, because they're coming off a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
They're coming
They-
off a loss.
Always
man.
bounce back.
Always
but
bounce
they'll
back.
bounce back.
Next game.
And especially they...
Huh?
No, they won against Para earlier. That was
Yeah.
round one this year they faced them.
All right, next game Saturday at 3 p.m. We got Canberra and Newcastle. That's going to be a banger, that
That'll
one.
be a good game.
That's going to be a banger. I don't know who to
great.
pick for this
Knights
one.
Where
are
they
not-
playing?
Canberra.
Canberra. I think Raiders.
I think Knights are not out of the
Raiders?
picture. Knights could cause an
It's a
upset, but
50-50.
it's at Raiders home ground.
I'm gonna say Raiders.
It's just a slight advantage, but Knights are going to put up a fight.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to say Knights again, man.
I'm going to go Knights.
Knights back to back.
Yeah,
It's a very hard game.
It is hard.
It's very
I love the
50-50.
way how Canberra Knights, how they always put a big show
Yeah, it's always a
on.
good,
Yeah.
it's a
It's
good
a tense game, yeah.
High-scoring
I should
game.
watch that. It's a good game.
Maybe high scoring game, but maybe could go draw or golden point.
Yeah.
No one
Maybe.
knows.
You never know.
But I'm going to say Knights to win.
Okay,
Yeah.
All right, next game we got Dragons and Manly. Manly's going to win.
I'm going
I'm gonna
Dragons.
go.
I'm
I'm going to
going
go
Say
Manly.
Dragons.
I'm going to stick with my gut this
Manly.
time.
I'll go with you
Manly,
guys.
Manly, yeah.
I got Dragons.
Manly.
Oh, Manly.
I'm not-
They're both going.
Manly,
I'm going to make sure I don't change the last
Don't
minute.
change it, man. If I know you
Not
change, I'll
change it.
slap
I'm
you.
sticking with Manly. I already put a
Who said
multi on
Manly
already.
too?
I said Manly.
Where's
What
it at?
multi?
What stadium?
It's at Win Stadium.
I'll go Dragons.
During the vlog, it was like 44-12, and then this guy mentions his multi.
I know.
Oh yeah,
When you watch
Shavel captioned it because when no one cares about the multi, you see you will die, bro.
All right. Anyways, next game, Penrith and Cronulla. Penrith.
Penrith.
Yeah, we said at the same time.
Oh, the usuals, the standards.
We're gonna miss you, Anthony. When you're
I know. I still got one more week though. It's all right.
Who said you're coming on next week?
okay,
I'll push myself. Well, anyways, Sunday game we got 2:00. Dogs and Dolphins.
I'll stick
Dogs.
with my boys.
No,
Dogs.
Dolphins.
I'm sticking with dogs.
Dolphins. I'm done sticking with the boys.
I'm just
I'm
gonna.
going Dolphins.
I'll just
Nah,
tip
I'm
the
gonna stick with
dogs.
dogs.
I'll tip them.
We got the last game, Cowboys and Titans.
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Are they playing where they're playing? Seabus?
Seabus.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cowboys.
yeah,
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
No, you know what? I'm gonna say. I hyped them up. I hyped up Cowboys, but I feel like a Titans win might happen.
You really?
Yeah.
Titans.
I don't
But
know.
no team.
I'm going my gut now.
Keep your guts. I'm not going to change it.
Keep my gut.
All right, boys. Who you got again?
Yep.
We'll quickly look through last week's one, the Souths and the Broncos.
Yep.
So Anthony got his score prediction wrong, and you didn't get the tip right. You tipped Souths.
Yep.
Black Taff didn't score. Alex John wasn't the first try scorer. Was he the first?
No, he was the first
Oh, he
try
was.
scorer.
Yeah,
Yes,
he was.
I got that right.
So that's
Fuck,
it.
you
You
got
got
that right.
I only got 2
your
points.
2 points for
Yeah,
that.
I got that.
I got my 2 points from Alex Johnson anytime, and I went Broncos to win. Bill got 2 points as well. Broncos to win and Alex Johnson anytime try scorer. Charbel got 4 points. First try scorer, Alex Johnson. Anytime, Alex Johnson and Broncos tip.
Wow, so literally everything was Alex
coming
Johnson.
back.
So he won this round this week.
Yeah.
So we'll look through the points. So
Anthony won it last week.
Score update now is Anthony 12. I'm 11, Bill 23, and Charbel 12. So Bill's
Can't beat me.
I mean, you're in the same point.
You actually can't beat me.
Bill
It's a bold prediction.
You can't beat me. I'm just too good.
You can't.
Good luck.
Okay, let's get it.
Okay,
Alright.
now this week Storm and Eels. Let's get going. So Anthony's score
get it
prediction.
guilt.
I'm going to say Melbourne 28-20. 8-point game. Yeah. It could be a close game.
I went 24-20 Storm. So
Yeah, that's good.
Bill.
20-12 Storms.
Wow. Everyone's gone for Melbourne in this one. Oh, of course we are.
I went 26.
He just answered his own question.
I went 26-18 Melbourne.
Oh, wow. That's a good one.
26-18 to Storm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Anytime, Anthony.
I'm going to say Nick Meaney. Anytime
I was gonna
try
go
scorer.
him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Nick Meaney. I went Harry Grant.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Nick Meaney.
Charbel.
I'm going Harry Grant.
So same.
I was gonna. Oh,
No, you can't.
I'll go Warbrick. Change it.
Okay. Will Warbrick.
Do you get extra points if you go Grant?
How I spot it.
Is that
Yeah, because he's a
extra
hooker.
points? Yeah.
Okay, first try scorer.
Could cost
Anthony.
me.
I'm going to say from Melbourne, Xavier Coates. First try scorer.
Yeah, I went Xavier. Oh, I did it. Yeah, I went Xavier.
No, you
Coates
said.
too.
What are you saying? First try.
First try scorer.
First
yeah.
try scorer.
Sure.
Xavier Coates.
I went Xavier Coates too.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Put me Xavier Coates.
Sharps.
Put me Cameron Munster.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good one.
That could help.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to go Warbrick again. I can always get it wrong when it's back to back.
Okay,
Just stick with Cameron
I'll
Munster
go
if you
Munster.
can.
Why are you scared if I go
Man of the match, Anthony.
Man of the match. Well, since Trouble said it, Cameron Munster.
Double that up.
Triple that up.
Yep.
I went Harry Grant. And so you all went Munster?
Yeah, Munster.
Shabba, who did you go?
What? Munster, man of the match?
Did you go Munster?
Yeah.
Okay, and then bold prediction, Anthony. We always like Anthony's ones. So
Yeah,
let's go.
I'm always bad with bold prediction, but I don't know if you remember when Tariq Sims got sin bin. So another one again this week.
Okay.
Yeah, Tariq Sims sin bin.
He said that with his soul.
Yeah. I was saying it with confidence, mate.
Okay.
How are you?
Simbin. I went Eels to score 2 late consolation tries
All right.
at the end. So like tries that really don't matter.
Yeah.
Bill.
I said Storms to lead 18-0 halftime.
That's a good one.
18-0.
Charbel.
Munster, 2 tries.
That's good.
Munster.
That went quick.
Yeah, well, that's it. Who you got locked in. And we'll give you guys
That's
a score
all right.
update next week.
I could get it wrong for the next to the end of the season. I'll still win.
Oh, so Anthony, how
Yeah,
are we
bro,
going to
that's
Anthony, you might have to send your predictions.
yeah,
We
you
gotta
got
tell
I'm
you.
still here next week.
No, I'm saying when you're at Lebanon, we'll tell you who you got.
Oh, for the next
Yeah,
video.
send it to us.
Yeah.
So
No,
we'll see.
I'll speak to you on Zoom
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah, all right.
it should
So
be all right.
boys, now few news out of the kennel.
Yeah.
Bulldogs have just informed Raymond Faitala-Mariner, the club captain, as well as Ryan Sutton, that they're free to leave the club at the end of the season. So what's your take?
Someone goes first.
Yeah, Bill,
So don't
you go
talk
first.
over each.
Start this.
So don't talk
Let
over
Bill.
each other. Go, Bill. You first.
On the way back, I heard about this news.
Yeah, we all heard it. We all heard
And that's
it.
when I was actually on the highway. Could have gotten in a big accident. You heard what I had to say in the car.
Yeah.
They're getting rid of one of the only blokes in his team that actually wants to play for this team and play for that badge. And one of the players I would never bag on, Raymond Faitala-Mariner. Sutton can go, whatever.
Yeah,
whatever.
well,
And look, to be fair, Raymond hasn't been playing his best footy after his injury.
Yeah.
But mate, show a bit of respect.
Of course, man.
especially our captain. You chose him as a captain for a reason.
Yeah, exactly. And when you mentioned that he hasn't been playing the best recently, his injuries cost him, but they're paying him out of position. He's not a lock. He's not. What else did I play him?
Lock.
and a prop.
prop.
A prop. He's not that. He's a second row.
And then-
When he was playing second row, bro, he was playing brilliant.
Yeah, of course.
That's like an Ockenball situation. All right, Ockenball's not the best player, but when we had him on the wing, he was rubbish.
Hopeless.
You put him forward, look how
he's doing
he's
his best.
mediocre. He's good. He's better than what he
he's
was.
better,
Exactly.
yeah.
But like it's a slap in the face to Raymond. Really, I
Yeah.
couldn't believe it when I heard this news. Like Do you want Bulldogs DNA in this club? Do you want to win? Do you want someone that will die for? You saw remember that Kenway episode where he was crying about the Bulldogs?
I remember that. I watched that.
How much does the Bulldogs mean to Raymond? It's crazy that they're like, you're free to look somewhere else.
And apparently, they're not. It was on the article when they were saying Raymond's not happy with the intense training and all that.
Yeah.
It also said that they regret giving him the captaincy.
Really?
Who said that?
Well, it's rumours. I don't know if it's true.
What's your sources?
Hold up, let me see.
There's no way. There's no.
Keep on talking.
Marnie tells us that. I'm just bringing another topic now. We don't have the right to boo the players. Now they're not allowing their club captain. They chose from the start of the season to not have a voice.
Yeah,
he's the captain. He's the one that loves the club. And he has no.
He's the.
He's been there since 2015.
Sorry.
I don't know if this is true or not, but
who's the source first of all?
So Bulldogs for Life posted it on their thing. It's the source is the league scene, the league pod scene pod. So it could be true, could be right. You don't know these days, but it said we've been reliably told that Ray Faitala-Mariner and his manager have complained to the Dogs about the intensity of the training and also complained about being played at prop and lock instead of back row. So we've mentioned that how we spoke. Yeah. With that being said, the club have regretted making him club captain.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my fucking god!
So this is the biggest problem, Bill. This is the biggest problem.
This is a big problem.
That goes to our next question. What is the biggest problem at the Dogs right now?
I'm going to say everything.
It's like we're losing the culture on purpose.
Yes.
They're just releasing these players left, right and centre. Avrilo, Shop, you name it. Now Raymond, a club captain that they just appointed. Just something.
He's contradicting himself, Gus Good. He says within the club, he wants to buy within the. So we need to build within the club. Yeah. Then you're signing. Okay, Liam Knight, we've signed him on a new contract.
Yeah.
Not a new contract. We've just signed him. Now we're signing the new fullback, Blake Taafe.
Yeah.
So I don't get why he's saying build within. Yeah. He buys outside. It's like he wants to build a Penrith DNA because we're linked now with.
And we said that yesterday.
We're linked with Luai too. Yeah. So it's just a mess at the club right now.
But can I say something? I don't know what is going on behind the scenes, and you know what? Shout out to Joey. I don't like to say anything, but like Joey knows what he said.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it on camera.
I know what you're thinking.
Yeah, because us fans, we've had enough.
Yeah.
The problems like in our club right now, no one knows what's going on. As fans, we've had enough.
On what Samuel was saying about regretting giving Raymond
the captaincy.
Hold on. Would you get Reid Marnie crying about the club?
Captain?
I think you'll never see Reid Marnie cry about the Bulldogs in his life unless he wins a premiership.
Would you get a club captain to say that I have the right to boo the team?
Exactly, that's another thing.
Yeah, like,
do I want Reid Marnie representing us, or do I want Raymond Faitala-Mariner to represent us? I want Raymond any day of the week. I reckon if I cut this bloke open with a knife, he'll bleed blue and white.
Yeah, exactly.
He would bleed blue and white. Not like these other Donnies in his team, not to bag on him. But I can't believe that they regret it.
We're losing the DNA of the culture of this club.
It's actually fading away.
It's getting worse. It's actually getting worse, like to a stage where I'm thinking it's maybe going to get worse than the last time we had this problem.
And quickly,
they're getting rid of every single player. Like Raymond Faitala-Mariner, the passion he has for the club, like, is second to none. Topene is like something like him that's growing it.
Yeah.
And I'm scared he's next on the top.
Curtis Morris as well.
They get rid of Topene.
They will get Topene. They'll get rid of him.
They don't even play.
When he first played for the club, I said, this guy's a future captain.
Yeah, he's a rising star, man.
And I'm scared he's on the chopping.
They'll find a way to fuck it up.
They don't play him. If they don't play him, there's going to be many clubs wanting him because they know the quality he has. He's going to leave because he's not playing minutes. He's the next on the list.
If we're getting rid of Averillo, definitely we'll get rid of Topene easily, man. There's no way around it.
Like multiple times that they're sabotaging the club. I don't believe that, but in a way, I don't know why they're just losing the culture of the club.
If there was a sabotage, all right, Luai's a good player. Why are you thinking about getting Luai?
That's my point.
And I'm gonna say something else, just off topic a bit. Yeah. If you want about the Bulldogs DNA, if you want Bulldogs DNA, don't buy Penrith players when they're already fat cats. They already run. They already got 2 premierships under their name. They got everything a footy player. They got everything a footy player ever wanted in their career, a premiership, and they got double. You got Crichton coming in. He's already got a double premiership.
Yes.
You had Matt Burton already. All right, he came in
one.
at the end of
he's won a premiership too.
He still wants one more.
All right, whatever. But he still won one. Yeah. You got if we get Luai's coming in. Possibly
goes,
3 premierships.
I doubt he's going to go.
Mate, you can't get players that are already full of a premiership.
And Gus Gould, like,
you can't.
Look, the problem with Liam Knight we signed.
Yeah.
And now
Liam Knight, sorry.
Yeah, Liam Knight we signed.
Yeah.
Blake Taafe we signed.
It's close signing, yeah.
Now
and maybe paying us as well.
Averillo can play winger,
centre,
halfback, fullback. and he can play in those positions perfectly.
Keep Averillo in fullback.
Play with his eyes closed. He'll do
but
good.
keep Averillo fullback for the time being.
If we're getting Blake Taafe, who can only play fullback and halfback, but Averillo can play 4 positions. So why are you replacing him with Averillo?
Something's not making no sense about this club, bro, and especially with the players, man.
Blake Taafe is still young. I haven't seen anything wow for me. I think he's a signing that we've been signing that's not going to do the best.
I think he's below average.
2-year contract. He'll probably finish it out and we'll probably sell it.
And look at our stats too. Like, our stats is really poor right now. And not just that, bro. The past previous years with our club, they had successful years, like the last, 10 years. But now what's going on with this year? Something's not right, man. Something is not right at all.
I honestly think
I'm very frustrated.
We have no plan in our signing strategies because let's go when Gus first joined the club. We signed Dufty. He came halfway and he left.
And he played less, and he left.
Vaughan, all right, we gave him 1-year contract, but again, you signed him and you just sold him like that. Now we signed Hayes Perham. I think he should be going next.
Yes, absolutely.
Who else have we signed?
We signed what's it called?
Ryan Sutton, we signed,
and we're getting rid of him now again.
Andrew Davies signed. He's off the
Parramatta Eels.
So we're signing players just for the sake of it.
And Toby Sexton came in. He's playing only good signing.
That's a good signing. We're signing all these players just for the sake of it, and then we're selling them.
But end of the day, Shabel, there's no improvement. There's no performance. There's no results. There's no winnings. There's no nothing. Something has to be done. I think there's got to be. What Jeff Tuvey always says? There's got to be investigation to this. I'm saying it right now.
Like even what Shabel said, like if it's a long-term fix, you keep Sutton, you improve on him. Eventually, he'll come good. But now getting rid of him is like you want someone to quickly replace him. Like I don't understand why you signed Sutton and you're selling him instantly. Like it doesn't make sense.
The downfall happened from Aaron Shop when we got rid of Aaron Shop. That's personally that's where I saw things go down.
I want to say so. What's it called? Ryan Sutton left. Andrew Davey left.
Yes.
Okay, you sold him. Why are you getting Liam Knight? Just build on Jackson Toppin.
I know.
Build on him.
Put Jackson Toppin in the first grade.
He's been waiting for 3 years for his chance to get consistent minutes, and he still can't get into the team.
Gus, it's so dumb, bro.
To quote Gus, it's not a short-term fix, and it's within the club.
I reckon he's lost the plot. I reckon he has lost the plot.
I reckon, bro, if you got your fans thinking that there might be a sabotage happening in the club, that's when you know things are bad. Even though there's no sabotage happening in the club. If you got your fans thinking there might be sabotage, you know you're picking the wrong signings. You know you're picking the wrong signings. You're doing something wrong for the club.
If someone can remember what is that word surrounding Gus Hughes, what do they want to bring back to the club?
Bulldogs DNA.
What are they doing?
Getting rid of them.
Getting rid of them.
Getting rid of players. That's the definition.
Not getting rid of players, getting rid of the players that love the club.
Averillo would always be a mystery why we're getting rid of him. I would never understand it.
He's a junior, bro.
Is Crichton going to love the Bulldogs more or Panthers?
He's going to love Penrith for sure.
He's going to leave the Panthers more.
They're all coming for a paycheck, Samuel. They're all coming. They see the $1 million paycheck. I'm taking that deal. I don't care what team it is. If I see $1 million, it could be the fucking Tigers. He'll take it. Crichton would take it if it's the Tigers.
Yeah. Crichton's not coming just because we're on the rise. Personally, like you said, he's coming for the money. How much is he getting paid?
I don't know.
It's more than $850.
I think it's in the middle.
It's something like that. But can I say something?
Money talks.
Yeah. Money talks. But back in the days with Dogs, not one person, not one human from Dogs players ever spoke about money. They played for passion. They played with heart. With the badge.
It was built.
They built.
So what did they say? It's bread.
What is it?
Bread not bought.
Yeah. Bread and blue or whatever.
Bread not bought.
Bread not bought. Yeah.
Bread not bought. What a saying.
But anyways, the days they never talked about money. These days, disgusting. That's all I'm gonna say. Disgusting. But all I can say is something has to be done now.
I want to go to Bulldogs headquarters in Belmore.
I think every
knock on that door.
Fan,
hold on. I want to knock on that bloody door. No, I'm not going to knock. I'm going to bust through that door and say what needs to be done and how we could be a winning side again.
Yes.
Us fans should run the club.
And even Trent Hockinson said on Thursday night about with the Dogs. So
what did he say?
No, like he's saying it's a bit poor at the moment. It's struggling and all that stuff, but I don't know, man.
No, it's really
it's very frustrating.
Very slow process. It's
slow process.
It's getting worse.
It's been 8 years and nothing hasn't changed.
So Router will get sacked next year if we don't perform. If we
don't perform by next year,
5 to 10 rounds.
I think exactly like Barrett, 10 rounds.
No. I don't think. You know why I don't think? Because Gus already said don't come this year.
So he's going to give him that year.
Technically, his year is next year. It starts next year for Serraldo. So I think to the end of next year, maybe beyond. Fuck knows. But we're winning the premiership next year, so maybe.
I hope. I hope your word's right, man. I hope your word's
we'll
right.
Be right. Put your house on it.
But I'm
2024.
just, bro. You know what? All of us four people, we're just frustrated at the moment.
Us four, whole Bulldogs.
I know. I'm saying us four and the Dogs fans. Okay, sorry, but I'm just saying we're all frustrated, bro. I'm pissed off at the moment right now.
Seen the same.
I've been a Canterbury Bulldogs fan nearly 30 years of my life.
All of us, our whole life.
I know.
Whole life.
I've been a fucking fan of them since when I was a fucking baby.
Another thing at that game, the Penrith game, I was looking at these little kids. I'm like, they know what it is to win a bloody premiership at the age of 5. At the age of 5, at the age of 2, you have babies kicking fucking balls around.
Kids these days think Dogs are like where the shit is.
I mean, we saw a grand final. We didn't see a win, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait to Panthers come to our home and we destroy him.
Exactly.
And look, that don't mess with us.
Watch Liam Knight sign and he's leaving by the end of the year.
Oh, you're right.
So that's what's going to happen.
You're right.
But yeah, let's move on to another topic. Apparently, Robbie Farah is linked to Tigers GM role.
I don't rate that.
It's a joke.
What the hell is going on here?
Look, that's good struggling. What's this going to do?
GM role.
Yeah, you read it. How delayed.
A GM role?
What do you reckon, Anthony? What do you reckon,
Anthony? There
Anthony?
was controversy around Benji Marshall taking over the reins after next year. That was the whole controversy around.
But that was the plan.
Yeah, that was the plan.
And now the CEO doesn't want it.
You might as well get a 5-year-old and get a GM role.
Get Bashar to run the Tigers.
Get Bashar to run it.
He has no experience. I
reckon Bashar will do a better job than Robbie Farah.
Anthony, what do you reckon? Robbie Farah.
Yeah,
no chance. I'm going to say no chance.
Do you think he has any chance of succeeding for Tigers or not?
Who, Robbie Farah?
Yeah.
As a general manager.
As a general manager.
Like, could he run things for the club? Could he get him?
No chance. No chance.
He's
No
a
chance.
Tigers player.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. And
I'm just saying, in a way, we want a Bulldogs player, for example.
Samuel's general manager.
General manager.
Head coach is different.
Nah, general manager.
I know that, but I'm saying sometimes it takes maybe a player that knows the fans to really take on what they're saying.
Yeah.
He's young. I'm saying, look, Gus Good. He's old. He's stubborn. He thinks he knows it all. So that's what he.
You're right, maybe in that way.
I'm saying maybe in that way
he won't listen to the fans.
In a way, so yeah,
Robbie Farah might
maybe it could be good, but yeah, I don't know. It
seems like Robbie Farah is egotistical too in himself.
Yeah, in a way.
But,
That's right. Don't worry about that.
That's Paul
Bearer.
Oh, yeah.
It seems like he's the type. Robbie Farah is the type to be egotistical and think his decisions are best for what's best for the team and not listen to the fans. But he's too young to be general manager, man.
Not yet, man.
What's he going to do for the Tigers?
Nothing.
Hopefully they do well. I like the Tigers, but like, mate, if they're thinking that, mate. Anyway,
who would have thought Robbie Farah?
Put Benji Marshall before you put.
Get him coach first.
Wait, is Benji Marshall coaching next year or is it still?
He will be coaching.
Now they want Tim Sheens to stay in.
But
why they want Tim Sheens to stay in when they're struggling?
I don't
Just
know
like the Bulldogs, man. They're bad decisions.
Bulldogs,
they don't know what they're doing.
Everyone's having a bad season
know
this
what
year,
they're
man.
doing.
It's really, really bad.
It's the boards that are stuffing everyone.
Yeah, it is. And the management too.
It's terrible. Like, they're like the backbone of the club.
Yeah.
If they're not working, they control the whole club. So if they're stuffing up, the whole club's going to fall apart. There's not going to be some sort of direction. So
I think Tigers have, I don't know, what they've been doing this year, like style-wise, you can see what they're trying to do, but I think behind the scenes, there's a lot to work on. I think they're in the same situation as us.
Yeah, they're like us.
They have crisis moments in their club.
Look, even Joey said it. Joey said Dragons, Tigers, and Dogs, they all got big crisis with the club. Behind the scenes,
the board members.
Everything's happening. Like, we didn't see that coming. You know what I mean? And it was unexpected.
We're all on the same boat fishing for a premiership.
Exactly.
It's funny that we didn't see Tigers being this slow. We didn't see Dogs being this slow.
That's right, yeah.
So, yeah, it's just
this is a frustrating season for us, man.
Bro, didn't you put in? We all put in.
We said dark horses.
13, 12, yeah.
I thought they'd be at the start, the mid-season, like after Panthers, you said maybe they could
even
be
their preseason performances. I know it's only preseason, but they were doing good. So they smashed both teams.
Yeah, boys. I'm going to raise another topic off topic after Tigers talk and all the rubbish talk about these rubbish teams. Daly M Awards is coming up towards the back end of the year.
Yeah.
Who do you think, in your opinion, who's got it right now? In your opinion,
Sean Johnson of the year.
Who's taking the Daly M?
Sean Johnson.
Sean Johnson. You reckon? What do you say, Anthony?
I don't know, man. It could be Sean Johnson, but I've got to give it out to what's his name, Dallin. Telly's Lesnia.
No.
Nah, he won't get it. Wing of the year.
No.
Who get
Maybe
it?
wing of the year, maybe,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But player of the year, I'll probably say Sean Johnson.
Perham?
when they went behind
Not a
closed doors,
chance.
remember when they were public? Remember when they were, was it Jacob Carraz that in the leaderboard?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Before
Remember?
they closed the doors and as in like that they stopped showing it to the public.
No, it's just because, and all that too. In the injury cost him.
Could you say who else you got? I'm personally, I think Sean Johnson's having a stellar.
But he has to win it, man.
He's having a stellar season.
Walsh.
Would you say?
Oh,
Hart?
yeah,
not
maybe
Walsh.
Walsh.
Maybe Walsh.
Yeah, maybe
I don't
Walsh.
think a forward
No,
can
not
get
about
it.
Walsh.
A forward, I don't know. I don't see it.
Tamalola got it.
Haas was on the leaderboard, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Haas,
Payne Haas, maybe.
Even at the time, Reece Walsh was coming through.
I think top 3 maybe.
You know, I'm going to say Reece Walsh. I feel like
Reece Walsh
I'm going to say
chance.
Sean Johnson first.
what he did for Origin too, like honestly, like changing
Yeah,
the
that's
game in
Origin,
many
but I'm
ways.
saying the club-wise,
club
Sean
footy.
Johnson, man.
But
He's
think
been
of
killing
it.
it.
If Walsh wins a premiership and a Dally M, what could that do to his ego?
Exactly.
Could that affect his career?
He's already sniffing
At a
cocaine in
young
the clubs
age,
before.
That's what
I think that's going to be pretty unhealthy for him.
if
So.
he's won the state of origin, if he makes it to a grand final,
Yeah.
he could actually win it.
I reckon.
Yeah, it could happen.
Oh no! You know what? I reckon it's neck and neck between Sean Johnson and
Reece
Reece Walsh. But I reckon Reece Walsh.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Sean Johnson.
Because he's 32.
But,
This will be his probably last chance to get
But
one.
as you said early in the pod, if you remove Sean Johnson from that team, man, they crumble.
Yeah. They
But
probably won't
if
be the
you
best.
remove Reece Walsh, you still got big names in there. You got
been
Carrigan,
out
you
for
got
3 weeks.
Reynolds.
Adam Reynolds, yeah.
You know
Payne
what?
Haas.
I don't know. I'm gonna stick with Reece Walsh
I'm gonna
right
say
now.
Johnson.
I think
I'm gonna say
So,
Sean
okay,
Johnson.
everyone go
Johnson.
Reece Walsh.
Johnson.
Yep.
Yeah, but
Leave in the comments below who you think's going to
Yep.
be the next Dally M this
So
season.
as we believe Johnson, you believe Walsh.
Yeah.
Talking about Johnson, can Warriors win the premiership?
Yeah,
this year?
that's what I was going to say,
we
but I
talked
think
about
they
it.
will.
Oh yeah, we did.
Talked about it a bit, but yeah, they're capable of.
They will.
I think Warriors will.
I think the lack of finals could get them.
Experience?
They always screw up, yeah.
always
But
They will.
affects-
Maybe they
I'm
will
going to
make
stick
it.
with my word. I'm going to say Warriors probably could win this comp this
No,
year.
not necessarily win. Maybe will make it.
Grand
Yeah.
final.
Grand final.
Yeah, big chance.
They'll come short due to experience, as you said.
You look
Sam.
at
But
it.
think of it. Top 4,
Yeah, I'm going to talk about that.
they would be wanting a top 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if they get top 2, they're at home.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's
Yes.
look at it.
Preliminary 1 step.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Again,
right.
home.
Yeah.
So I think if they get top 2, grand final.
Look,
Yeah,
so
that's
you're
what I'm
talking.
saying.
100%, bro. Grand final in front
I
of
hope they do.
in front of
Yeah.
I'm sorry, qualifying a preliminary in front of a packed out Mount
Yeah.
Smart Stadium.
Yeah.
They're going through, man.
I think they are. I've said it. I said it last week and the week before. I'm going to say
Something
Warriors.
you said about
Warriors going to win it this year, not
Yeah.
Penrith. No
you said
way.
about top 2. Penrith's got Penrith. They can beat anyone. They've got
Yep.
Sharks, Melbourne,
Yep.
Manly, Titans, and Eels. Quite tough.
Quite
when you look
tough.
at
They've
it.
got a
They've
few-
got 3 big teams out of 5. Then Broncos, they've got Roosters, Cowboys, Para, Raiders, Melbourne. So that's big. But when you look at Warriors, they could get top 2. They've got Titans,
Easy,
Tigers,
easy.
Manly, Dragons,
They'll
Dolphins.
beat them all. They'll beat them
Warriors,
all.
Top 2.
5
They'll
wins.
beat them all. Trust me when
That's
I
what I'm
say it.
saying. If Warriors get top 2, I'm saying
Yes.
it. They're going to go grand
Yes, they
final.
will.
Yes.
So Warriors,
They
grand
will
final.
make it. As I said, they will
They
make
will.
it.
But they could win it. If Sean Johnson wants to take their team
Due to
further,
experience, they won't win it.
Yeah, that's
Due to
right.
I don't
experience.
know. Maybe they will. We'll
Top
see.
2 gets you home advantage.
Yeah.
They win that home advantage game.
Yeah.
They're off to another home advantage preliminary final. And no one beats them at
I
the
think
home
if
ground.
it's
Imagine playing in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
that'll be
the
mad,
fans will
bro.
go
Something
crazy.
different.
I think
Different
if it's
atmosphere.
Warriors and Panthers, Panthers fans, of course, will be supporting the team, but the whole
Yeah.
NRL Warriors.
Oh, we want. I want
Warriors
to win.
to win.
I really want them. Like now that we're running off Bulldogs, I want Warriors to win.
You know what's funny? Like, because I know how we're all saying that we want Warriors to win the comp, or if they don't win the comp. Remember when Canberra was in the grand final in 2019 before
They
the
should have
COVID
won
hit?
it.
Right? When I was at the Star Casino with all the boys and cousins and that, everyone's.
How much you spend that night?
Why did you bring it up for?
I
was talking about the game.
I heard about it quickly. How much did you put that night?
I can't remember. That was like 3-4 years ago, bro.
Yeah, it must have been.
But anyways, I'm just saying that everyone wants the Canberra Raiders to win the game.
Of course, something different.
But usually Roosters won that that time.
They got
29.
robbed.
They got robbed
anyways.
that day. But
Yeah,
That
but,
trainer thing that happened.
but I just don't. You know what? I just don't want Warriors to lose in the grand final. If they do, then it's going to be another 10 years for them again. I feel bad for them.
No. They got. Man,
But they're on the
rise
right
again.
track right now. But
They
my
are.
point is, I hope they win and they
They just
and they
need
go
to
all the
get
way. That's
a
all I
number
can say.
7, as Shabal said,
Yeah.
to replace Johnson when he's done.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that's the most
But who's
important
going to be
thing.
the replacement for Sean
You don't
Johnson
know.
when he retires?
We gotta see.
You never
But
know.
did you guys? Yeah.
I have no idea who's going to be the replacement. I have no idea.
Did you guys see about grand final might remain until just for this year New South Wales.
Yeah, heard about that. So past 2023, they might be looking at different areas. In my opinion, I reckon the grand final, they might take it to Suncorp. They love Suncorp, man. Everyone loves it.
It's not a full crowd. Like, how many people you can
grand finals will be full crowd.
I'd rather stick it to a full stadium.
That one in COVID, Rabbitohs and Panthers, it didn't feel like maybe the COVID year, maybe that's why. But I mean, keep it at core. It's been there for years.
It's been years, decades.
I think 1999.
But again,
since 99, I remember Dragons in Melbourne, 99.
But hold on, boys. But
decades.
If we were Queenslanders and we were living in Queensland, we'll be saying the same and bringing it over to our
in a way,
state.
But the Premier said, no, it's going to remain in New South Wales. That's it. He said
would you take it overseas?
No chance. No chance.
Maybe Lebanon.
No chance.
Maybe Lebanon.
No chance. What are you talking about? Their stadium can't even fit. They can't even fit up 5,000 people.
I'm scared. We got to go to our first grand final maybe this year. I saw pre-sale tickets. I think they're gone up now
for the experience. Yeah,
I'll be back. I'm convinced they're going to take it somewhere else beyond next year.
Where do you think they might take it?
They're going to take it to Brisbane. 100%.
Say it's Bulldogs and next year because it's our year. We know that. But
imagine we have to travel. Oh my God!
Is it just this year they've confirmed it's staying?
Yeah, past this year, I think they look like next year they're gonna look at somewhere else.
For me, I don't agree with that.
Yeah,
are they gonna keep it in Suncorp or keep changing it?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I think
what's the deal with Suncorp, man? I went to this stadium once. I hated it. What's the big deal about Suncorp Stadium? I don't understand.
How about they say about MCG or what's the name?
That's
even Marvel Stadium. It won't even suit.
Marvel's not. I like Marvel.
NRL is filled with Sydney teams.
Yes,
majority of it. 90%.
It's all based on Sydney teams. Yeah. That's it.
They just got to do with it. That's it.
Exactly.
I think keep it in core
surely the agreement ends this year, but maybe they extend it. I've heard Valandis talk about this, man.
Imagine
the bloke wants to move to fucking Queensland.
Imagine it's a Bulldogs and say Parramatta. Queensland
battle.
You get no one there. You get no one.
Everyone's going to travel there. I think if it's a Queensland, North Queensland Broncos, move it to Suncorp. I think you do it as it goes. You just plan it out.
I know, but the agreements, money comes in. Like that 2015 grand final, it made sense to go to Queensland.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
But as you said, if you got Bulldogs and Parramatta,
you're not moving it to Queensland.
No way.
You stay in New South Wales, mate. You stay put.
That's it. It stays and remains in New South Wales. That's it.
Yeah, but I think we all agree.
We all agree on that.
Keep in Sydney. If you want to move it to what's it called, Allianz for one game, but it wouldn't make sense because ANZ fits. Of course, stadium fits 86,000. So you want some more. So I think we all agree on that. Boys, Ryan Papenhuyzen back into contact training after a long injury. So that's a good sign.
Yeah, he said he's looking for a return soon or something on Twitter.
I think he sees it. I don't think.
Look, he won't be the same. Save himself. Let him save himself for next season.
Yeah, exactly.
Let him start his preseason training.
But even when he returns, man, he won't be the same.
No, he won't be the same. But
who knows?
Injuries.
He's one comes now.
I just don't want to see another injury cost us.
Bold prediction: Turbo and Papenhuyzen could retire, and
but Papenhuyzen's still young, man.
No, but injuries.
Add Ponga to that list.
Ponga in a way because injury, bro, is a big problem.
I reckon Tommy Turbo might probably retire.
But I can't believe he might not retire again, but if he gets one more, surely he retires.
Yeah.
He can't play this year.
But Papenhuyzen's still got a long way to go, man.
They do make a finals.
If he plays this year, it's a big mistake because if he gets another injury. He's digging a bigger hole for himself.
But he flew 100%. All the way to America. He went with one of the best.
That didn't work out. That didn't work out.
No, it didn't work out for him.
Yeah, but as you said, one more injury is done.
Yeah.
It's sad to see all these top players.
One more injury.
Yeah.
But hopefully everything goes well for him.
As Anthony said, Bellamy said we probably won't rush him in this year.
Yeah, I reckon save himself for next season.
He won't be the same, mark my words. The bloke, even if he's fully fit, won't be the same.
He's going to be, because I remember when he came back from his concussion injury, he's very scared.
Yeah,
he didn't worried. He didn't do anything. And I think that's what's going to take a toll.
Even like just getting I think he got a knee replacement or something. Even just coming back off that injury, man, he's not going to step the same. He's not going to play the same.
But I hope Papenhuyzen gets back to his best because when he's shining, bro, he's the best fullback.
Best player.
And he could potentially replace Tedesco in.
I hope so.
He's the man. So that's a wrap up for NRL. We haven't spoken about Premier League in a while, so we got a few topics to talk about. First of all, Man United beat Arsenal in the preseason. It's 1-0. To us, so what was your take on the game?
Well, we couldn't watch the game because we couldn't find any stream to watch it on. I think you could have watched it on the United one, but I wasn't bothered waking up 7 o'clock just to watch a preseason game. But what I've heard, we had a lot of chances because I've been watching Ep.34, what the fans been saying. Lots of chances, we just didn't take them. Havertz, we'll get into that, but another bad performance. Rice had some good and bad moments. Saka, like again, he always turns up. That's why he's, for me, the best winger in the world. But yeah, it's just preseason. I think Arteta was just experimenting a few things, trying Havertz, Rice, and Odegaard together, which I honestly don't think he'll be the number 8 heading into the season. I think it'll be Partey, Rice, and Martin Odegaard, of course. So yeah, just preseason, nothing to get too worried about. But like again, the experimenting thing is good to make sure heading into the season you don't make those same mistakes.
Yeah, like if you look at the goals you conceded, Ramsdale should have saved that. Yes. A mistake from him. Gabriel, a terrible defensive mistake, led to a goal. So, in a way, I think Man United
didn't work for those goals.
I think we deserve the win because I was just United view. Everyone's saying, yeah, we defended very well. They all played together, and I think that's what Ten Hag's brought into the team. Like everyone's more connected. And I think when you bring in South American players like Lisandro Martinez, we had De Gea. Who else? Casemiro. Yeah. So there's a lot of these players. South American players are very passionate, and they bring the fans together. Even Diego Dalot, when they make a tackle, when they win a court, passionate. They get excited, and it brings the whole team together. Bruno Fernandes including. So I think it's important that we did get that win. Arsenal, a lot of Arsenal fans were very confident heading into that game, but it was good to get one over them.
See that Alessandro tackle on Saka?
That was
That's
good.
Dirty.
That's like a rivalry tackle.
Yeah, round 4, we'll get you guys back.
That's going to be a big game.
I think there's a rival. I think soon there'll be a rivalry between Arteta and Ten Hag.
Ever since this season that rivalry's been back,
started.
Especially because we versed you
at Old Trafford.
Yeah, Old Trafford we beat you, and then we went to Emirates.
And there was a few fights in both games.
So
I think one day Arteta and Ten Hag will have a fight.
Maybe I don't think Ten Hag's that person too. I think Arteta is, but Ten Hag is very chill. So I don't know, but Man United's preseason so far we've been pretty good. 3 games, 3 clean sheets. But that's happened usually every preseason we keep a lot of clean sheets. So I'm not going to use that as a positive, but in a way you can because you need to lay the foundations heading into next season. So I think the main goal for us is to keep those clean sheet records that we had last season, but also to now start scoring goals because we were probably like 10th out of 20 teams with the worst attacking.
Yeah, I think it's important to have a good preseason because when you look at us last year, we smashed Chelsea 4-0, was it? Yes. MLS 3-1. So we're on a winning form. I don't think we lost any preseason games. So it's very important to set a foundation heading into a new season. So we've got, I'm pretty sure, a draw, a win, and a loss
this year.
In the preseason tour. We've got still Monaco, we've got Barcelona, we've got a Man City Community Shield. So hopefully we win those 3 games
before the season.
Get the confidence running. Get hopefully Rice and Havertz perform. Get that confidence within themselves before we take on Nottingham.
Yeah, we got
on Saturday.
We won 3 of our what's it called? Preseason. We won 2-0.
1-0,
2-0, 1-0, and 2-0 against Arsenal. We've still got Dortmund, Real Madrid, Wrexham City, Atletico Bilbao. I think that's how you pronounce it. We've got like 5 more. Yeah, we've got
3 more games.
Yeah, we've got a lot. So I think it's important we continue that. I think if we can beat Madrid and beat Dortmund, I think it's pre-season, but it's good signs. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to the season. So far, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Mason Mount, he's been doing good. Like you can see, he's creating chances. His passing's very good. So it can only go up for him from there. But
so yeah, the Premier League's set to return in 2 weeks. But I want to raise another question. Kai Havertz, as we know, he signed for Arsenal, 65 million. I'm pretty sure. Lots of
75.
75.
Yeah, 75 million.
No, 65.
74. It was.
Okay, one of those prices, either 65 or 74. Have a look quickly. But yeah, so far his preseason hasn't really lived up to expectations. He had a good game on the first preseason game, but still fans questioned if it was good enough. He didn't work hard enough. Then there was a preseason challenge against the MLS All-Stars. He failed completely. Yeah. But then the day after, he did score a volley. 65 million, yeah. The day after, he did score a volley. Chested it, volleyed it. So he scored when it really and truly mattered. But against Man United, he flopped again.
I think he's a very laid back.
Will he flop or succeed?
I think he's a laid back player. So I don't know, man. He's been in the Premier League. he's failed to do it. And to be honest, I think he's going to flop. I just don't see him in Germany. He does play good.
But different competition.
But still, even in Germany, he's not the best. Like
he gives me Ozil vibes.
I think he can only play centre forward.
Ozil vibes
because he's good. Sometimes he's good. He's always in the right position to header it in or tap it in. But yeah, man, I'm not a big fan of that signing. But I hope it works out. I like Havertz. He's a clean player. There's nothing you can't hate him. You can't hate on him. So yeah, I really do hope Havertz succeeds for his career, not for Arsenal's trajectory.
I wanted Maddison to join Arsenal because look, Tottenham signed him for 40 million, and if we were to approach him and agree personal terms with him, surely he would have joined us. Champions League football, we've just competed for the title.
I'm surprised no one wanted him.
I don't know why he joined Spurs. He even posted something a couple years ago that saying he would never play for Tottenham, something around those lines. But yeah, my first choice was Maddison, but Kai Havertz, not a big fan of him. Like I said, he gives me Ozil vibes, just he doesn't work hard enough. But there was a stat that I saw on AFTV that he does make a lot, he does sprint a lot, he does sprint kilometers, whatever, the speed
so
kilometers,
he works
how much he runs, works hard. So yeah, I didn't see in the preseason, but what I'm hearing, but maybe the stats do show
going up.
He does work hard.
Yeah, there's now rumours about Mbappe. I think he is leaving PSG now. He doesn't want to extend his contract. He's threatened to actually sit out the whole season until he can leave for free. So PSG have no other choice than to sell him because they're not going to sell the best player in the world for free. So where do you reckon he's going to go?
So I would say there's 3 clubs in mind. If it was leaving PSG next year, I think Arsenal would be in the race to sign him. I think we'll probably have a good chance of signing him. I think Real Madrid will probably be ahead of everyone else because his desire to play for them. But I would say Real Madrid are the hot favourites.
They probably will sign him.
If you're linked with Kane again.
Kane's back on, which I'm happy about.
Possibly if Bayern don't get Kane, United get him. So probably Bayern try and get Mbappe.
Maybe Bayern get Mbappe.
And I would say United if you don't get Kane. Well, because again, Haaland's at City. I think if we don't United, it would make sense.
If we don't get Kane, we're getting Højlund for sure. But maybe we'll get both. Who knows? Because we need a backup striker. I hope we get Mbappe, but I don't know, bro. I don't think Man United will spend that much on him. I don't know how much his price tag is even. So it's probably going to be a lot.
Would it be another big problem? Because if you were to sign him, because you look at Ronaldo, he had the same problem. That what happened between him and Ten Hag? It's just he wasn't playing minutes.
No, because
or attitude.
Because Ronaldo wasn't probably playing a lot of minutes and he had a problem.
So would that be something Mbappe would do if he doesn't play a few games? Just saying, would he get that ego, that attitude? He's the best player in the world. Why am I not playing? So again, Ten Hag's like Arteta. He doesn't accept no matter how big you are, you're not bigger than the club.
But I think Ten Hag, if we were to get him, Ten Hag will know why he's bringing him. I think Ten Hag will make sure.
He uses him correctly.
But even if we get Mbappe, bro, Mbappe is going to start and he's going to score goals. So I don't think it's a problem. I don't even think he will get benched. So, but if that was a problem, it's maybe something you'd have to keep.
My point is, it's important United avoid those top big players with big egos.
Yeah.
Because you've seen it. Ronaldo, like I've just mentioned, Mbappe could cause something around that. You had Pogba. Wasn't Pogba an issue?
No, they made him an issue. I don't think Pogba was an issue.
Because what we've heard, the club made as if it was bad.
Yeah, so Pogba, he was a scapegoat.
We don't know that, scapegoat. But yeah, it's important for me, United, it's important you buy players that don't have an ego like Mbappe, those type of high quality players.
Like I hope any club will take Mbappe. I hope we try and get him. But of course, I think now as we're back, we're linked with Kane. So I really hope we get Kane because Kane scores so many goals, Premier League proven. And yeah, he's eager for more trophies. Well, he's eager for a trophy because he hasn't won any. So honestly, I hope we do get Kane. But if anyone gets Mbappe, they will be happy.
Put a big bid in
for Kane. Something
so that's hard. I don't know why Tottenham won't accept that sort of bid.
I don't know, to be honest. I really don't know. But I haven't really searched about the Kane to United. I saw it pop up on United stand. That Kane's linked back to United is on the radar. So yeah, I got to have a look at that, have a read of that. But I think on Saturday, Australia time, Messi scored the winning free kick for Inter Miami in his debut game.
That's what I signed him for.
Yeah, for those moments.
Look, that last minute, I think it was last minute, something around that. he scored. That's what I signed him for, those big moments. Yes, it was a cup game. And now they've signed Jordi Alba, Busquets. Apparently now Suarez is linked to a move.
Yeah, so
and they're also linked with another player. I'm not sure. I can't remember his name.
See, like Ronaldo made that move. Everyone came to Saudi Arabia. Now Messi, all his players are coming there. So those two players they take, as well as how much they help the team, but they help the league in general.
Yeah. So
they bring they improve the finance of the whole league. They get more money. They can spend it on improving the league, getting more better players. So Messi and Ronaldo, man, they're crazy, man.
Like
and you just don't want to see them to
anyone
end.
Now, if you get an offer, say you're 35 years old, whatever, they say Inter Miami, they want to sign you. Of course, you're going to join because Messi's there. If Messi wasn't there, they would have not even put that as an option.
Yeah, like with Messi's goal, like I don't even think it was wow, but because we've seen that from him a number of times.
It's like normal for him.
He just still does it. So like, and in that moment, the pressure, like he's just a phenomenal player. The GOAT as usual because he's won the World Cup.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, congrats to Messi, congrats to Inter Miami. And
I think they can get playoff with him. With the squad they have now, surely they make it.
Yeah, but yeah. Anyways, that's a wrap up for the football talk, Premier League talk, and these boys are going to move on to some UFC.
Anthony, over the weekend, my man George Kambosos.
Did he win?
Got the W, man.
Beautiful.
Got the belt again. He's making his way up through the division again. Hopefully becomes undisputed again. I mean, this fight in particular, a lot of people were saying there was a bit of controversy around it. It went to majority decision. A lot of people were saying Kambosos should not have won. But he did. Personally, as much as I love Kambosos, hate to say it, man. Hate to say it, but I feel like
chuck it out there.
I feel like Hughes won, man. Maxi Hughes, the other one, his opponent. I feel like Kambosos lost. That's what I meant to say.
But you still got to stick with Aussie anyway, so it's our Aussie.
I know. I love Kambosos, but I'm saying like I'm not. Look, I'll call it as it is. If Kambosos lost, I'll say he lost.
Yes,
but in this situation, I think he lost, man. Look, I'm first of all, I'm gonna say the judges' scorecards, what they were. So one judge scored at 114 to 114. Another judge scored at 117, 111 Kambosos, and then another judge had 115 to 113 Kambosos. So they said one judge scored at a draw, two judges thought he won by a long shot.
So do you think it was a draw?
I don't think it was a draw, man. Look, I'm gonna read another stat.
Yeah, go
so the whole fight, Hughes landed 98 out of 300. So I'm not going to say this. I'm going to say this stat. He had 29% total punches that landed. Kambosos had 19% total punches that landed.
Oh, wow.
If that doesn't show that, like, I saw it in my own eyes. Like, Kambosos got outboxed. He was facing a southpaw. It's been a while since he's faced the southpaw.
Yep.
It looks like he was struggling. It was his debut for Top Rank, the promotion he's fighting under now. But I feel like he struggled with that southpaw, with Max being a southpaw.
Yeah.
And look, another stat, Kambosos had 12 connect advantage, and Hughes had a 20 connect advantage.
Oh, wow.
So Hughes won in every single stat, and to say Kambosos won, as much as I love him, man, I don't think he won, man. He got outboxed, man. Kambosos is not that fighter that he's a fighter. He's not a boxer. To be a boxer, it's like a Mayweather. You're fighting off the counter punches. You're being a boxer. You're panning out your jabs and your straight hands. Kambosos had his hands low the whole fight. Is another thing that I noticed during this fight, where when you're facing a southpaw, your outside leg always has to be on. So like if your leg's here, your legs will be on the outside of your opponent's leg. His leg was like on the inside. So it was harder for him to exchange. And when he did exchange, he got outboxed. But look, I'm still happy for Kambosos, man. I can't wait to see his next fight under Top Rank, especially. You know, have you heard of Bob Arum?
No, I never heard of him.
He promoted Muhammad Ali back in the days and these big fighters. So he's under his promotion right now. Wow. So he's made it up. So
it's going to be a huge...
He's stepped up a level, Kambosos.
Yep.
And I saw Haney on one of the Instagram posts. He was watching his fight in his Corvette. I don't fucking know what he was driving. His convertible. Yeah. And he's like, congrats, Kambosos. Like he showed him that bit of love.
A bit of respect, yeah.
But,
after their fights,
man. But hopefully Kambosos makes his way up in the lightweight division again. I'd love to see it. But
anyways, we're going to talk about UFC 291 this week.
That's happening this week.
The predictions. So I want to
Gaethje
I'm going to ask you boys as well. Like, who you reckon should win the fights?
Which one?
Oh,
They'll
UFC
know a few fighters.
Oh, okay. If
They'll
I
probably know a few.
let me know.
If I know, I'll
Okay,
try
so
my best.
there's 2 fights from the prelims. They're the big names, but then we're gonna go to the
Who's
main
in the
card.
prelims?
Oh, Dustin's playing. Dustin.
Dustin and Gaethje.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Justin
that,
Gaethje
yeah.
and
Okay, yeah.
Dustin
This is
Poirier.
their third
But-
fight. Third fight yet?
Who?
Is it the third time they're facing? Second time.
Nah, second time.
Second time.
Yeah. 'Cause I actually
won the
watched
first one?
the actual story about it yesterday.
better.
Me and my mates on
I
YouTube.
don't
and
know
that.
who
won the first
Alright,
one?
So we got the second.
Who won the first one?
Was it? It was
Nah,
Gaethje.
it was Dustin Poirier.
Oh,
Was that Poirier?
Nah,
Okay.
Dustin Poirier won it.
Yeah, it was.
No, it was
Sorry,
Dustin
my bad,
Poirier.
my
I
bad.
watched it yesterday.
That was right. Poirier.
All right, so we got a second last fight before the prelim, before it finishes. We got Derek Lewis and Marcus Rogero de Leo.
Derek Lewis on the prelims.
Yeah.
Hoyer?
Yeah, so he's in the heavyweight division. Who you
And
reckon?
who's he facing?
He's versing Marcos Rogero de Lima.
To be honest, I don't know much about the
don't know
bloke.
this
So Derek Lewis, he's lost.
I know about Derek Lewis, but
Yeah,
I don't know
same
about his
here.
opponent. I'm just gonna go with Derek Lewis. Really,
Yeah, but he's lost by submission the last fight
who did he face the last fight?
against what's his name, Spivage. Nah, I think the Polish player.
Yeah, I watched that fight actually.
I'm
Nah,
gonna stick with Derek Lewis.
I'm gonna go with Derek Lewis just
Yeah,
because
alright.
I don't know much about the other guy.
Then you got the main event for the prelim: Stephen Thompson versus Michael Pereira.
Wonderboy
Brazilian
Thompson.
bloke. I'm gonna go Wonderboy Thompson as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna
He's
say
good.
Wonderboy Thompson, man.
Alrighty. So we got the first main card for the fight. We got Michael Chiesa versus.
Wait,
Kevin-
hold on.
What?
Was Thompson the one that broke his leg? This is his first fight
Yeah,
back.
he did break his
This
leg.
is his first fight back.
I think so. No, second fight. Or second fight.
First fight back after the injury?
Yeah,
Really?
100%.
You sure? Can you double
No.
check?
Look, it tells you here. It tells you here.
So
Relax.
when was his last fight?
It's loading up because I think the 5G is playing up.
Nah, I think it's his first fight back after he broke his leg. Yes, it is.
No. He won. No,
Man.
No, he won the
that
last.
Was White. That was Chris Weidman.
No, that was Chris Weidman.
Chris Weidman broke his leg.
Yeah.
What am I talking
No,
about?
his last winner was against Kevin
this
Holland.
bloke's going along with it.
No.
Yeah, it was
it
Chris
was last.
Weidman.
Yeah, so his last fight he
Yeah,
won.
that doesn't matter.
Stephen Thompson
Yeah. Yes,
against
yes,
Kevin
yes,
Holland.
yes.
So who
Yeah,
you
I
reckon?
went Wonderboy.
You Wonderboy. All right. So the first main card we have Michael Chiesa and Kevin Holland. I'm gonna stick with Kevin Holland.
Well, the first card. The
First
fight?
card on the main,
sorry. Yeah, Michael Chiesa and Kevin. Yeah, who you saying?
Kevin Holland.
Why do you say that?
He has guts, man. He's picked up a lot, and I know he probably lost the last fight, but he's gonna come back harder, man. He's gonna win by TKO, I reckon.
You reckon?
Yeah. Because he won the last fight against Ponza Bibiba or something, some Russian or something.
Yeah, I'll go with Kevin Holland.
Yeah. All right. Next fight, lightweight division. We got Tony Ferguson versus Bobby Green. This is gonna be a hard fight. This one.
That's gonna be a good fight.
I'm gonna stick with Tony Ferguson.
Yeah.
Tony Ferguson's a classic, man.
I know he's on the backside of his career, man.
Yeah, I know. He's getting into the end of the road of the retirement.
Age is it's showing with him, man.
Yeah,
It's showing that time ends all athletes, man. Bobby Green.
He's hard.
I mean, even
he's
Bobby
hard
Green
like
is.
that bloke.
I'm going to say Tony Ferguson just because it's Tony Ferguson and he's a freak in the
gonna come
cage.
out guts out,
Mate, Tony Ferguson's in every way.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree with you, Bill. I think Tony Ferguson's going to win this one. We got the middleweight division. We got Paul Acosta versus Igram.
Nah, that fight got cancelled.
Oh, it got cancelled?
Oh, wait. Paul Acosta and who?
What's his name? Igram Aliskrev.
I get. Nah, you talking about this one? Ikram.
Yeah, that's cancelled.
Cancelled.
Yeah, so they cancelled that fight, but who you reckon?
I thought they were finding a new opponent for Costa. Didn't they find a new opponent for him?
I'm not sure. We'll find out. We'll
Is
find
that
out.
on the UFC app?
Yeah, it's on the UFC app.
I think I got cancelled.
Yeah, so I don't know who's the replacement. Someone's going to come in.
We'll skip that fight.
Yeah, so we'll skip that one. We got the UFC light heavyweight division. We got Jan Blachowicz, whatever you call him, and Alex Pereira.
Blachowicz and Alex Pereira.
I'm going to go Alex Pereira.
Alex Pereira, he's got had a fight, short fight turnaround.
Yeah,
when
he
did
actually did.
when did he fight Adesanya? Check, please.
It said
It had
here.
to be like a month ago.
Yeah, it was a month ago, so he lost.
Check. What do you mean? I'll check.
So he lost against Israel.
Yeah, but I'm saying how long ago was this fight?
I don't know.
It was, let me check.
But because it's the light heavyweight division, it's not for the title.
It wasn't. No, but I'm trying to find when, because, let me see, Ron. Quickly. Keep talking, Anthony.
Yeah, so Alex Pereira is going to come out like firing, and I think he's chasing for the light heavyweight title. So, because you know what happened with what's his name, Hill?
He fought 9th of April.
Yeah. So that was
Was it that long ago?
3
Really?
months ago,
Oh
yeah,
my
that was
God.
3 months ago.
Still a
3-4
short
months ago,
fight turnaround to be fighting
Yeah.
now. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm saying.
I'm sticking with Alex Pereira, the Brazilian. What do you reckon, Chabel? Alex Pereira?
No one knows that. You don't know what UFC, man. No, I'm gonna say Alex Pereira, man.
Yeah.
Especially after losing against Adesanya.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna go with Alex Pereira.
All right, awesome.
But I don't know, but then again,
yeah, it's hard, bro. I'm sticking with Alex Pereira, bro. He's just gonna come out firing.
It's very young. Young's good.
No, he's chasing the light heavyweight division.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna say Pereira. I'm actually gonna put money on Pereira.
Yeah.
Who's
I already
favorite?
put Alex Pereira on.
You put Alex Pereira?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Pereira.
Last
is he favorite? Is he favorite to win?
he's the favorite to win.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Pereira.
The last fight for the main event, Dustin Poirier and Justin Gaethje, bro.
Yes, bro.
This is going to be the hardest fight.
Is that this week?
Yeah.
That first fight was
Dustin
crazy.
Poirier actually won the last fight. I think it was like, I don't know, a few years back.
What day is it on?
This Sunday.
What time?
His fight's probably like 3 o'clock because you know how they got the prelims and the mains.
Yeah.
So Dustin Poirier is going to, and Justin Gaethje is going to be the last fight card. But I'm sticking with Dustin Poirier, man. Because he's won against Michael Chandler the last fight, and also he's won against Conor McGregor.
He's on fire.
Dustin Poirier is on a winning streak right now.
So especially after that first fight. How good was that first fight, man?
And don't forget when he beat Conor McGregor in Abu Dhabi. That was during the COVID season as well.
Yeah.
He came out hard, man, and he built the shit out of him.
Yeah.
And even the last fight with Conor McGregor, you remember when Conor McGregor had that injury on his foot when he stomped on it and then he collapsed.
Exactly.
That was the ugliest thing, bro. I saw that with my own eyes. I was like, oh.
But with this fight, man, bro, they both bring, they bring the same attributes, man. With Gaethje can wrestle more, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He got TKO'd the last fight against Poirier in round 4. But man, this is a tough fight.
It is a tough one.
Gaethje, I reckon Gaethje wants it, and I'm gonna say
he does want it. Yeah.
I'm gonna say Gaethje.
I'm gonna go Dustin Poirier.
I think there's gonna be a trilogy.
Yeah.
The same way they're gonna make a trilogy for Nate Diaz and Conor McGregor. This is a topic I want to talk about, Anthony.
Oh, you know what's funny? Because my mate just told me last night, Jason.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Jason. I saw my best mate. He actually said it's going to be for the BMF title this week.
This is what I'm going to get to. Hold on, I'm going to raise a question.
I just actually
since McGregor is on the back end of his career. To be fair, in my opinion, he shouldn't be fighting top-ranked opponents anymore in the top 10. In your opinion, should he face top-ranked opponents, or should he face like imagine if Masvidal comes back from retirement, or say like he fights a Nate Diaz, a nerfed really Nate Diaz on the older side? Do you give him those fights where he can still make money, or do you give him like Michael Chandler, who's still active and who can still really knock Conor McGregor out? What do you think, Anthony? Do you still give him top-ranked opponents?
I'm going to go with your point about with Michael Chandler and that. So
you're saying he shouldn't be facing these ranked opponents? Is he like Michael Chandler's a ranked opponent? Is he? Yeah. He's I think what is he, second ranked in the division?
I think something like that. Is in the top 5 for
should
sure.
Should McGregor fight?
Maybe, I don't know. It's very
because
tough,
these fighters, these active fighters, they're killers.
He's not there, bro. Like
he's not there anymore.
Conor McGregor's lost his prime, bro. When he was there, he had the best prime of his life.
Because he's still got big fights that can still draw UFC a lot of viewers and money.
But he's aging as well, like
exactly.
Yeah, and plus, and not just to mention as well, after the Ultimate Fight as well. Like I know it's still going on at the moment. They actually won the first win.
I know. See,
I saw that, and
he finally won.
He finally won.
After it was a 9.
He went crazy.
Was it a 9 losing streak?
7 win streak, I think,
for Chandler.
Yeah.
But back to my point about McGregor. Yeah. If UFC still want to see McGregor win, because really, if McGregor's winning, the UFC's winning. I'm saying you give him after Nate Diaz knocks out Jake Paul.
Yeah,
brother.
Yeah, you know what's funny about that?
Bring him back to the UFC, and then Nate Diaz has said it. He said he wants to come back to the UFC. Bring him back to the UFC. Yeah.
I would love to see him back.
Bring Nate Diaz back to the UFC.
I love Nate Diaz, man.
Bring him back to the UFC. Yeah. Get that trilogy sorted.
Yep.
The fans want it. Mate, UFC wants it. Clearly, Dana White wants it. And even give him bring back Jorge Masvidal. Bring him back.
He's retired.
Set up Tony Ferguson versus Conor McGregor. I'd love to see it still. Fighters that are not ranked anymore, that are not ranked anymore, that they once were. You set him up with Conor McGregor, because Conor McGregor, let's face it, man, he's on his yacht every single day.
He's living the luxury life,
doing what he wants. He doesn't care about fighting anymore.
It's all about money and business.
His old self is haunting him, man.
Yes.
That's I've been saying. His old self, what he was before, it's haunting him now. Where he's now, he's not there anymore. Mentally, he's not where he was before.
He's not focusing on his training. He's not focusing about who wants to face next.
Yeah.
At the same time, I don't think he's just there. Michael Chandler, he's always been there.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you know what? It's a blessing in disguise. Don't give him Chandler. Don't give him. Don't. Yeah. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
I said it the other day to myself. I said, I don't think Michael Chandler deserves to fight Conor McGregor.
No, man. He deserves it, yes.
I know he deserves it, but I'm saying Michael Chandler's going to defeat him.
Yes. But for McGregor's sake, you don't give him Chandler.
Yeah.
You give him, as I said, Ferguson, Masvidal, Diaz. You give him like
Ferguson,
Cerrone. He molded Cerrone, an old Cerrone in 40 seconds. Famer, How good did McGregor look in that fight? We're like, oh, old McGregor's back. Oh my God, 40 seconds. Reminded me of Jose Aldo when he knocked him out in 13 seconds.
Yeah, I remember that. I was watching it.
Because why? Cerrone was on the older side. He retired after that fight. As in, that's what I'm saying.
But who are you going to put with Conor McGregor?
I told you, man. I told you, Ferguson,
yeah.
You give him Diaz, set up that trilogy. Yeah. It makes sense.
I'll see McGregor and Diaz again.
Or maybe if I want to see, Max Holloway's in the featherweight division. Maybe rerun that fight.
It could happen. I don't know.
Maybe Holloway goes up to the lightweight division. But you don't give him Oliveira. You don't give him Gaethje. You don't give him Poirier. And you saw what Poirier did, man.
But
he's just proving my point.
But my point is, because this week is for the BMF title.
This week?
Yeah. It's actually for the BMF.
Oh, for Dustin
Poirier and Justin Gaethje.
Yes.
So I think, like I said, Dustin Poirier is on a winning streak right now.
That's a gimmick belt, man. I don't like that belt.
I don't like it either. When Nate Diaz and...
Is it vacant?
It's BMF.
It's vacant,
It's a gimmick belt. You know what a gimmick belt is? It's not a championship. It's not a world championship.
It's just to say who's the baddest.
It's just a fluff title that they get to Jorge Masvidal.
After when Nate Diaz and Jorge Masvidal, like when they're fighting and that, Jorge Masvidal built the crap out of it. But they only stopped it because of his cut, his massive cut.
But if Dana White really wants...
If he's going to do it...
If doesn't want the UFC to look like a joke...
But I think some fans that will actually say, like, you know what?
It's a nice thing to have as a fighter.
But you can tell by Dustin Poirier, bro, like he wants it that bad. But I want to see Dustin Poirier to win a title, bro, a proper title.
A proper title. Yeah, that's what needs to happen.
I don't know about Justin Gaethje, but he has guts. Yeah. He has momentum. He has good abilities, like with his boxing skills.
He's really the only one that came close to defeating.
He's the one that keeps going with fighting.
He did good against Khabib when he faced him.
He actually did.
That's what I'm saying, man. He's got good abilities, but I can't wait for this fight this week, really.
It's going to be a hard fight, bro, but I'm sticking with my man, Dustin Poirier, man.
But anyways, that's a wrap up for the talk. Wrap up for the episode 34 of the Touchline Podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button, comment down below about things we've been talking about.
Yeah, make sure you watch the Hodgkinson interview.
Exactly, watch that too.
If you're watching this now, make sure you go get off this, click on the Hodgkinson interview.
And watch the vlog too.
Yeah, the vlog too. We've posted actually a lot, so it's probably like 3 videos in like 5 days.
That's what I said. We've been busy.
It was a busy week. It was been crazy.
But anyways, have a good rest of your weekend or week. Yeah. See you later.